Hi, I'm Debbie, and welcome to Divine Destiny with Debbie. Today we're reading for June 28th, 29th, 30th, and July 1st. So that is Monday through Thursday. Now, when I'm reading for the Monday through Thursday, of course, I'm using my Radleigh Valentine decks. I'm using my Archangel Power Tarot cards for the main message. I will pull one from my Angel Tarot cards. I'll also pull one from my Emily Anderson Crystal deck. Okay, now I have prayed, meditated, and infused all the decks with Reiki energy. Remember, this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate. Take what you like, leave the rest. Okay, I am an intuitive channeler. I open myself up to higher power, and whatever the message is that needs to come out, it just pops out. And it's really best when I don't try to understand it. That's when I get into a little bit of trouble. Anyway, anything that is reversed to me has stronger energy. So just remember that too. Now we're going to go on and see, because the 27th, Venus went into Leo. So there's going to be a lot of energy around emotions, possibly even love, relationships. Because Leo is about, Leo's all heart, and Leo's going to go into this, Leo jumps right into this. But again, if this is something very positive, it's going to feel warm and fuzzy. If it's something very emotionally struggling, it's going to feel like a struggle. So that's, so there's some good stuff with Venus going into Leo. I'd say 80% will be more that positive, but there will be that 20% that's going to be a little more stretching of the emotions. Now, also too, in the long readings, the overview that I did for Cancer, and that's on all of the Cancer long readings. So, if you have, whatever your sign is, I think, a 30-minute, introduction. Talk about the 30th through, I think, the 10th of July, that there will be some very interesting energy going on at that time. If you want to know more, just go back. But go back to that other video. But let's go on. We're just going to do an overview. Oh, and a card is already flying with this. Okay. And we're just going to do an overview with my Waite Rider traditional tarot cards for the week, just to see what's happening. So we have the Knight of Wands. Knight's underlying energy is fire, okay? Wands is fire, so that's our Leo, Sagittarius, and it's also our Aries energy. This could be something to do with that Venus going into Leo, because the Knight, okay, remember, Knights are always directional. Once they have it in their mind where they want to go, they go. The Wands, the fire energy, it's all heart, it's all passion, it's I am all in on this. So there is something that's going to be, that's going to really pull. It's got to pull kind of the universal energy and say, I am all in, and I am going after this with a passion. I am not backing down. This is what I want to do. Now, I do feel like there could be some foolish games going on with the Knight of Wands also. I don't know if the Knight is actually doing the foolish games, or if there's foolish games around. I do feel that this is going to be one of those weird energy weeks too. So let's go on and see what the other two cards will be. We'll just pull, there's going to be the three. But remember, the Knight of Wands, just mad dash in, jumping in both feet, not even thinking. But except that the Wands, while there is this strong passion, the Wands do know, fire signs do know where they're going, where they want, or at least they know what they want as the outcome. Okay? Okay, so let's see. Next card. Okay, so now that one is reversed, a little stronger energy. We have that 7, and that's the divine number. That has that divine, umbrella. A lot of times we do what we need to do, and then, many times over, the universe, your divine, higher power, the source, whoever that is to you, kind of takes over. This is the 7 of Cups. This is all about choices. This is all about, it's like, do I go this way? Do I go that way? Where do I go? What am I wanting to do? But this is all about choices, choices being offered to you. Choices that are not necessarily, I don't really see anything here that's a negative choice, but there is choices, things opening up with your choices. Okay, next card. And this one is reversed. Again, so these have some strong energies. This has a strong energy because it popped. But this is the King of Cups. Now, King's underlying energy is air, swords. That's, Gemini, Libra. It's also Aquarius. And there is a lot of things to think about with this. There is some planning to do. There is seeing beyond the illusions again. Okay, I know I talk about that in past readings, but this is seeing more the truth. Cups is emotional. Cups is our Cancer, and I didn't say it with this. It's our Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. Fluid, very emotional. We are in Cancer season, so this week is going to bring about a lot of choices that, our energies are going to be like, let's go in, let's get this done. I want this. This is where I want to go. The King of Cups has gone through the emotional ringer. Okay, has gone through the ups, the downs, the ins, the outs. Has gone through high emotional euphoria to the depths of almost hellish despair. Okay, but the King of Cups has come out so much better. The King of Cups understands where the pieces are going. So the King of Cups does pull everything together. The King of Cups is about follow your heart. I know the ups, the downs. I have made bad decisions. I have made wonderful decisions. The divine has worked through me to make wonderful decisions. Also, I've had some lessons to learn, but the King of Hearts still comes out optimistic. The King of Hearts still says, follow your heart. So there is a lot of energies going on this week that all seem very, very positive, which, we're in a very weird state right now. We're in a very weird, when I say state, universal state, metaphysical state. But this all seems to me very possible, but positive. This, though, is very emotional commitment, though, too. So let's go on now. So that's kind of where the overview is. That Knight of Wands, I do feel like there's a little bit of foolishness with the Knight of Wands. I feel like some of the choices is a little bit maybe not as thought out as we could have done. But that's okay. That is okay. Now, let us start our readings. Hello, my Leos. How are you? Well, Venus is in Leo, so that's interesting. There's a lot of Leo energy from the 10th. Well, actually, not the 10th. From I would say about June 30th through July 10th. So that's going to be interesting too. So let's see what we have though for this week for my Leos. Okay, 1, 2, and 3. 3 cards. And this one is reversed. So, okay, my Leos. First card is the 4 of Raphael. Fours have some stability. Remember the 4 legs of a table. It also has organization, some leadership. Raphael is water energy. It is our Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio fluid. It's also emotional energy. This is kind of that in-between stage. This is kind of that I don't want to go back. I don't necessarily like where I'm at, but I'm not ready to go forward either. So it's kind of it's like an in-between stage. And we go there every so often, my Leos. I know I go there, possibly because, a lot of times this actually gives us a time for rest. It gives us a time for contemplation. It gives us a time to, reach out to our higher power, divine source, whoever that is for us. But this is that in-between stage. This is that, again, I don't really want what I have. But I'm still not quite ready to move on. So there's a lot of contemplation that goes on during this time. The nice thing about this, my Leos, is there's something ready for you. There is something waiting for you. It's up to you whether you want to move and go for this. Okay. Seek out other possibilities. Look for the magic in life. Be aware of your own emotions, because I think it's your emotions that's really, but it's okay. It's your emotions that's keeping you where you're at. There could be some fear base here. There's this, oh, I know that this is where I'm supposed to go, but do I really? So there could be some self-doubt there. So my Leos, and as we get closer to possibly even that June 30th through the 10th, I do feel that your energy, your confidence, and your well, if you know your confidence is going to, because fear and doubt very similar. Your confidence in where you're going and what you're going to do, I think that there will be kind of a breakthrough with that. Next card, the Ace of Michael. Well, there you are with that. So Ace is a one, new beginning, new start. Michael is our air energy. It is our Libra, our Aquarius, our Gemini thought processes, new plans, hearing news. So it's you're seeing something. There's a challenge ahead of you. You've been kind of holding back on it, but the challenge is still there, and it's awakening some of your chakras. I do feel like your chakras, remember, those are energy sources. I do feel like some of your chakras, your heart, okay, chakras. At the base, your first chakra is your root chakra or your base chakra. Then there is your sacral chakra, your solar plexus, then your heart. These are your natural chakras. Then there's your heart again, because it kind of goes from the natural to the supernatural. It carries both to your throat, to your third eye, to your crown, that communication to your divine. So there is something that's wakening your chakras. It's kind of taking you from a lethargy. Four of Raphael has a lethargy. Four of Raphael is like, is like when you were a kid and an adult would wake you up. Come on, Leo, it's time to get up. And you're like, I don't want to get up. No, it's the universe is giving you that wake up. And the Ace of Michael is saying, hey, we got this for you. Come on, come on. Okay, so a wonderful new idea. Don't allow bumps in the road to hinder your progress. So that's your self-doubt, your fears. Those are, oh, maybe it's just not meant to be. If you really feel that this is meant to be, it's meant to be. Clear up communication problems with others. I do feel like that has to do with contracts. If you're going to be signing any contracts, again, have somebody else look at it, but make sure that everything is spelled out and that you understand it. Next, this card reversed. Decision. So we have a 4-1-1-5. Okay. 15 energy, lots of 5 energy here. This has change. Ones, again, new beginnings. It could be a 10 plus a 5 transition with that 5 to change. There's some changes, but you have to make that decision. You have to make that choice. This is being opened up for you, but it's always your choice. It's always, what do you want to do? Here we are. This is Archangel Jophiel. Now, Jophiel also is the archangel, if I remember correctly, of creativity and of also the arts. So you may be doing something totally different than what you've ever done before. And yeah, it is a leap. It is one of those leaps of faith. Release yourself from that which holds you back, a need to detox, unnecessary worry based on a lack of self-confidence. So there's some changes happening for you. What are you going to choose, my Leos? Are you going to choose to go there? Or are you going to kind of, stay in that in-between stage for a while? I do know that sometimes you do need to stay in that in-between stage because that does provide you rest. But the universe is kind of, and especially with Venus, what I'm talking about with Venus, and then coming up to that, the 30th through that 10th, there's like, it's like wanting you to start running again. It's like, it's saying, the universe is telling you, leave the in-between stage alone. It's moving. Let's get moving. Let's get moving, Leos. Here we are. This one is reversed. The Page of Air. Okay, so air energy again. And pages have that underlying energy of Earth. So there's a work energy here. Earth is, of course, our Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, something to do with your home, your money, how you make your money, something with your salary. This is where I was saying that I think that there's a new idea. I think this is a new project. I think this is something that's outside of your normal scope. It's a little scary. It's a little bit, can I do this? I'm going to tell you that, and I'm not telling you to quit your job or anything. I'm just saying that if this is something that is of interest to you, my Leos, you can accomplish so much. You can do so many different things. Anyway, and the thing about it for my Leos is many things come easy to you. This doesn't feel as easy. So when it doesn't feel as easy, yes, it will be a challenge for you, but you are more than up to the challenge. Okay. Logical, honest, impulsive, curious. Challenging information, delays or change to plans. Truth delivered without tact. So let's go on here. Yeah, that without tact, I kind of feel like, there might not necessarily be as many people supporting you as you would like, but I do think that you will have people that do support you in whatever this is. But yes, you are up to the challenge. It's your decision now. What crystal or energy? This is reversed. Smoky quartz. I do have that somewhere in my bucket. Dispels negative energy, home protection, earth connection, achieving career success. This is a good one for that career success because something's happening here that's going to take you possibly into a new career. But again, I think I'm going to title this, You Are Up to the Challenge. So, my Leos, this is always interesting because, I'm a Leo too. Anyway, my Leos, remember the button. Please like, share, subscribe, and click on the bell for notifications. I post twice a week generally, and then when it's the long readings, then that's once a month I do an extra one. So, the most important thing, my Leo, is for you to always remember and know that you are loved, stay shining, and be blessed. Bye-bye.